What's going on YouTube? It is your boy JoshXBarber back with another tutorial. And if you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys go down and smash that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on. My boy surprised me and said I'm about to cut off all the locks. Y'all know he came to the right spot, so let's get right into it. So whenever I'm cutting off anybody's locks, I like to cut the hair about an inch away from the scalp, or I like to cut it at the highest point of the new growth, just so I can get a good idea of their scalp, how I'm going to cut it, how the hair grows, and everything like that. So right here I'm just cutting off any of the hair that was still locked up, and I'm cutting it like right at the new growth where it's a fro. I'm going to pick it out and I'm going to shampoo it, then we're going to get to cutting it down. So we're going to be cutting his hair all even and giving him a taper fade, but right here I'm starting with a number 3 guard. I didn't want to go in with too low of a guard, just because anytime somebody has had any twists, braids, or locks, the hair tends to be trained in a way where the hair separates and the hair is kind of going in different directions from being locked up so long. For him, it's been 6 years, and as you guys can see on top, his hair was separated going in different directions, so I had to prepare for that. But as I was cutting it, it was smooth. I didn't give him any bald spots or anything. So I started with a number 3 guard, then I went in with a number 2 guard all the way closed with the grain, and I'm going to shampoo him again and add some wrapping foam and a do-rag and put it under some heat to get the hair to lay down so I can start the process of retraining it. So like I said, we're going to be giving him a taper. I'm going to be doing a low taper. I'm going to be keeping the C cups. I'm using my Babyliss Snap FX trimmers now to set in my first initial bald guideline to start off this taper. And I'm sorry you guys, I was not able to get the neck taper. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So I'm just going to show you guys this side taper. And setting in the next guideline, I'm going to go in with the lever all the way open, going up about a ½ inch with my Babyliss Lithium FX Plus clippers. These are some new clippers I just picked up, and they are dope, man. I really like them. They have a nice crunch sound to them. I may do a review soon, but yeah, I went in with the lever all the way open with no guard on, and I'm gonna drop down to a lever 1 notch from closed, and I'm gonna flick up into that guideline just to taper it out, and then I'm gonna close the lever all the way to fade it out. So for the next guideline, I'm going to go in with the same clippers with the lever all the way closed with a number 1 guard on, and I'm going up about another ½ inch, and I want to make sure that I brush after every stroke just to keep the hair laid down. And as I'm going against the grain, that we're getting all the hair out the way and we're cutting new hairs so we can see the area really clear. So right after using that number 1 guard, we're going to drop down to the ½ guard. Same thing, lever all the way closed, but I'm going to start up under the guideline that we created and flick up to the guideline. We don't want to go up as high as we did with the number 1 guard because that'll cut the hair too short for the rest of our transition. We want to keep this fade going shorter to longer as we go up, so we have to leave room for every hair to have its own placement for the fade to be a true fade. We're going to be fading down for the rest of the taper, and we're going to start with the number 2 guard with the lever all the way open, fading right into our number 2 guard closed with the grain on top. This is going to be the top of our fading down process, and like I said, we're going to start with the number 2 guard open, and then we're going to drop down to the number 2 guard closed. And as we go down in this fade, you're going to see that line of demarcation around the top of the taper start to soften and disappear as we fade down with lower guards. And now that I'm done with the number 2 guard, right now I have the 1½ guard on, starting with the lever all the way open, fading right into that number 2 guard area where we left off at previously. And fading down, we're just fading each smaller guard into the higher guard, but we're not going up as high. So that's fading down. We're going down in guards, but we're not going to go as up as high on the taper. So once I'm done with the 1½ open, I close it all the way, And as you guys can see, that line of demarcation is getting softer, and we're just gonna come in with that number 1 guard and we're gonna finish it off. So our number 1 guard open is gonna bridge where we left off when we were fading up, and it's gonna bridge when we were fading down. So it's gonna match those 2 zones and have this fade perfectly tapered out. And around this area, I will do a lot of detail work also with the number 1 guard, closing it halfway, opening it all the way, or closing it all the way in certain areas just to get those dark areas to blend out better. To get into even more detail, I have my razor comb right here. This is just going to get the hair to lay down, and it's going to get those thicker areas in this taper to lay down smoother while taking out some of the bulk, so the transition can blend better and I have a smoother fade. So now that we got the hair cut down and a taper put in, we're gonna go in our lineup process, and I'm gonna be using these new Wahl high vis trimmers. And you guys, when I tell you, hands down, this is one of the best trimmers I've ever used. I'm not even gonna lie. This trimmer is so consistent on all textures. I've been using it for about a week now, and I haven't stopped using them, and I can't put them down. And as you guys can see, man, it's putting them sharp lines on them. This is all natural. This taper is gonna come out fresh when I'm done. I'm gonna sit back and let you guys watch this lineup process. It's gonna be so relaxing to watch this and so satisfying. And you guys, let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about this haircut on him? Don't forget, he had dreads not too long ago. This was a big chop, and we getting them fresh. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. These trimmers are definitely hitting, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. That neck taper is going crazy. Super crispy lines. Don't have to go over it too many times to get it right. So right here, I'm going to be applying some enhancements per client request, just to really add like a little enhancer to it. Y'all seen the line was already crispy, but this is just going to take it to another level. Give it like a nice pop. He wanted the whole works with the new cut. And make sure after you guys add any enhancements, hair fibers or spray, apply some holding spray to it and come back with a blow dryer on like cool air just to lock it in. Anytime I add enhancements, I like to brush over the hairline and go over it one more time just to make sure that the enhancements is in line with the natural line and any stray hairs is out the way. And especially it adds a nice pop to it once that holding spray is on it. It just gets it extra crispy. But you guys, this was the before. Check it out. He had the locks. He came in and said I wanted a whole makeover, a whole new look, and we got him right. Without further ado, this is the cut. Let me know what you guys think about this cut in the comments. Let me know how fresh it is. Does it fit him? Should he kept the locks, or is this a better cut for him? This taper came out so fresh. But if you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please make sure you guys go down and smash that subscribe button. Turn that notification bell on too, so you guys don't miss out on any new videos. And make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the video. It helps your boy out on the channel. I'll see y'all on the next video. It's your boy JoshXBarber. Peace.